Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, you fucking bums. It's your
Okay.
boy, Alex Dragovich, back at it again with my esteemed co-host, Geoffrey Asmus.
Okay.
Geoff. That's what your friends want us to call you this
Oh, you saw my college friends. They call me Geoff.
weekend. We call him Geoff.
Yeah, and they never stop.
Damn.
No matter what. It doesn't matter what I do with my life. I could headline Madison Square Garden. Oh, you're Geoff?
We saw
He sold out Madison Square Garden. Geoff.
three women where it didn't matter how funny you were.
Yeah, those
were-
gals are cool.
They were not letting you
It's all Geoff or
get
Goof
with-
or Goff or... I wasn't called by my real name till about a couple of years ago.
If there was this really, really cute girl at BC who was on the field hockey team, and once she started calling me Drago, I knew I had no shot.
Oh.
When a girl starts calling you Drago or
When
Drag,
she starts calling you the boys nickname.
yeah, when she's
it's
in
over.
when she's in on it with the boys, yeah, it's you're dead to rights.
Yeah, I
dude.
knew when the girls in middle school called me Foofy, it was over.
It
I think
was
I knew I was
over.
not sexually viable to them anymore.
Yeah, because the girl you're with wants to call you like Alex or Al or something cute.
Oh, we
Yeah.
have nicknames. Me and
You
Erin
and
have a
Erin.
nickname. I call her Plum. She calls me Bug.
Damn.
Plum and Bug. You got to have a little nickname in the couple.
You guys
That's
have
true love.
you guys have redeemed yourself a little. Those are cute.
That's cute as
Those are cute.
hell.
I thought you guys were going down.
No,
but
you got to have cute little baby talk.
Yeah.
King of
Plum.
baby talk.
Plum's cute.
Plum, yeah. I came up with that myself.
Yeah, because just calling her Air is like
it was
short.
cum bucket for a while, and that didn't really catch on. My cum hose and cum bucket.
Yeah, cum bag.
What up, cum bag? Oh, you're putting on the headphones.
I actually like them better. I
Yeah.
like them better. I feel like I'm in the game now.
He
Yeah.
said at the beginning of the episode, "Oh, I don't need the headphones," even though he's worn them 49 straight episodes. Then suddenly decided to shed
I
them.
just sometimes my ears get hot, but
Oh, you're such a bitch.
yeah. Yeah. I sound good. It's on this one. It sounds good. Okay,
God,
so
you used to
whatever.
run.
Not really. No, that's okay, man. I think it'll be all right.
You used to run sprints up and down the court in front of a
Mhm.
national audience. Now his ears get a little hot.
Dick Vitale once said that I was a very nice player.
Really?
Yeah.
Dickie V said that on national TV.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
and
think-
then when we were losing to Indiana, he said, because I was hot in the beginning of the game, towards the end when Indiana started pulling away, he said they got to get it back to Dragovich. They got to get him more involved.
Wow.
Look at me now, Dickie. I'm on the pod and you're in hospitous or whatever.
Is
said.
he? No, he's not that old.
no,
he's still doing games.
No, I think he's. I just think he's
He's
pretty touch and go.
He's
I'll
in
tell
his
you that
final
much.
couple years of announcing.
I don't want
would
to
say.
disrespect you, DV.
He's a legend.
You're a
An
legend.
Absolute legend.
Yeah, the fact that he got to call a couple of my threes.
Do you have those? Do you have those sound bites somewhere? Your parents got to have those sound bites somewhere.
I bet I could email or get with somebody from one of the schools and be like, hey, can I get that game?
Oh,
footage?
that would rock. I want to get a sound clip of him saying, "Put Dragovich in there." They gotta put Dragovich in there.
Wow, your Dickie voice
It's not good.
sounds a little like cancelable.
I just said that's what he sounds like. He does sound a little mentally challenged.
Yeah,
He does. That's kind of his charm. Is you're like, how is this man talking with such a lack of chromosomes?
it's just Italian.
I'm not going to make the connection. The listeners can do that. The
He's
listeners
just-
can make
he's
the
just
connection.
kind of old school Italian. Man.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what the connection might be. That's for the listeners. We let our listeners do that.
Yeah,
You go.
Fonz is like, I can understand him just fine.
Nothing weird about this.
Oh wait, Fonz, I actually just booked some shows in Philly. I'm going there in a couple weeks.
Right.
Yeah, where at?
They're doing the Don't Tell
Oh,
show.
you don't
it's
know
like
where
a
it is?
No, I don't know where it's
Oh,
at. Yeah,
okay.
I'll let you
Yeah,
know.
let me know.
My
Yeah.
my boy said he's gonna take me to this place that like that's kind of like where you don't ask, where you just say you want a sandwich and they make it for you. Like it's like they make it's kind of like
It's different every time.
yeah, it's like they kind of take their own liberties with the cheese sandwich. What was the cheese sandwich?
Philly
again?
cheesesteak.
Yeah, they take their
Oh.
own liberties with it. Is that a thing? It was on
me
Everybody
a
Feeds
name.
Phil apparently. Yeah, I'll text my buddy after.
I can't. I've never heard of that, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it's kind of like sometimes you go to like an Asian restaurant or whatever, and you just kind of sit down, and the guy just starts going, like just gives you whatever he wants.
I'm not doing that. That's not for me.
Oh,
How do you know it's gonna be good? I want to pick. That's why I went to a restaurant.
No, you can. What if that's the thing?
I want to know what I'm getting.
Yeah, you want to be like,
Excuse
excuse me, sir. No
There any nuts in it?
edamame.
Any nuts in it?
Sir, I'm allergic, sir.
Everyone always makes fun of people with nut allergies. It's like, do you think they want to be allergic to nuts?
Did you have anything?
No, I'm
you
not.
look like you've
I
got a whole
would be.
you've got a whole bill.
I'm not allergic. I do think I'm allergic to salad. Every time I have a salad, I just gush diarrhea an hour later. It all comes out. All the lettuce comes right out. Why did I even eat it?
Well, that means your body's plugged up, my guy.
Every time I eat a salad, probably twice a week. Every single time, diarrhea.
Because you're not regular.
I just
the
had
other shit you're eating is clogging you up.
Yeah, it's these I've been eating a lot of cheese puffs. I'll say that,
dude.
Carolina Reaper cheese puffs.
The
so
shit
good.
that I took today after we were in Wisconsin for 3 days, 4 days.
Big one.
The shit I took today, I'll tell you, America and Australia and our other worldwide listeners. The biggest shit I've taken in probably 5 years.
Oh, big, connected, long.
It was one of those where I almost took a picture of it.
One of those ones. Oh, I have a 20 poop pics in my phone.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I thought I grew out of that, but
no, was it like all curled and nice?
Oh, it was way out of the water.
Yeah,
and it was girthy.
Yeah,
it was just like because we're in Wisconsin for 3 days. We're eating
eating burgers and cheese.
I
beer.
probably had on 4 different occasions I got cheese curds.
You never got
meats.
cheese curds.
Yes, we did.
When?
We got it twice at the club.
Oh, you guys. Here's another thing. Here's the thing I'll say. This weekend we did shows in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yes, we did.
Alex Dragovich, John Gasper were my openers. The comedy club is nice enough to let us order food on their dime each night. They let you order from a nearby restaurant. Alex takes control of the order, but he orders food while I'm doing my 50-minute headlining set.
Jeff's working really hard up there.
I didn't know we ordered cheese curds both nights because they were all gone by the time I got there. I didn't know they were even an option until now.
I just didn't think that you, I don't know, I thought you were.
You think I wanted them?
I don't know.
Wisconsin basketball shirt on right here. Wisconsin.
He's a curd.
You think I don't want a curd?
And
that's why I don't buy you a meal when you open for you. Eat all the damn curds.
And where did I have it? I also had curds.
Let it say. Tell the people what I bought you. Tell the people that I bought you food.
You bought me 80% of breakfast.
I bought him 60 of the $70 of a breakfast place. It was cash only. I did not know that before we went. I still paid 60 of the $70.
Yeah.
And I also bought all the gas for both drivers.
Okay, that
I bought
was
all
good.
the gas for
that
everyone.
Was good
so let it be known, I'm not a cheapskate.
Yeah, if we're going lifetime, you're still in the red for paying for my.
I also gave you the spots when you didn't have the time. So every show.
Some of those gigs you did not have the time either.
That's true.
But we both didn't. We both couldn't really.
Yeah, remember the first show we did together in Fort Wayne, Indiana, way back.
I didn't have 20.
At the Drop Comedy Club. Right outside of the state penitentiary in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
A real slow. I mean, you got to feel bad for those audience members.
It was literally the state penitentiary and across the street, one building, not like a block of buildings, one building with a bar and a back room with a club. Those were bad, and I did not have 45 minutes.
That was a stretch.
That was when I talked about the Bible for like half an hour on stage, and these conservative Indiana people could not have hated what I was saying more.
Jeff had so many Bible jokes.
And they were good jokes. They were not for these people, though. I did not know how to adapt, and it was rough.
Yeah, the early dog days.
Those were tough.
I missed the energy I had back then, though. God damn it,
yeah,
dude! I've just been tired.
You are a tired man.
I think being big is catching up.
I think you got the pussy while you could, but I think it's finally catching up to. You'll be 6'6" still when you're 50, but I'll still have the energy. And the gals don't want a Goliath who can't move.
That's true, dude.
You're done.
Once I get plates in my knees, it's over, dude.
Oh,
Once I get
my
my
God.
hip surgery.
Once you like go through the metal detector at the airport and you're like, I actually have metal in my body. I have to go through the side thing.
Oh my!
No girl's like, oh wow, mister.
Oh, you're 6'6" and you're
Where's
falling
the metal?
apart. yeah.
Oh, my robot man.
Yeah, that's true. You don't really want a 6'6", 50.
No, you're not gonna. You had a good run, but I'm still in my prime.
I'll find a building to jump off. It'll be good.
Jesus, you better be a tall one.
It better be.
Be a tall one.
But yeah, dude, I took a massive shit, dude. We ate like crap, and now
We did.
so then I had a salad when I got back on Sunday, still clogged up. Yesterday, I had
you didn't poop the entire 4 days.
had chicken and broccoli yesterday. Had a little poop.
So you didn't poop Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I pooped Thursday. For
That's
sure.
crazy. I'm pooping 3 times a day.
Yeah, I don't know what my deal was.
Yeah, I think you're fucked up.
Yeah, so
Today though it came out.
I mean, I must have lost 5 pounds.
Yeah, that is. I'll say this: we've been chronicling these. That's better than sex.
That is not better than
A good
sex.
poop is better than sex.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about this.
I'll say that. I had this experience earlier today. I had a salad with Ronan, friend of the pod, and then I had to take a terrible diarrhea. But there's no public restrooms in New York, so I'm running down the block trying to find hotels, walking in, being like, "Do you guys have a bathroom?"
Mm-hmm. I'm a member here.
I'm staying at the La Quinta, and then I finally found one, and whoa, what a feeling! What a feeling!
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you wanted to get to know me even better now, I'm not afraid to shit anywhere.
What do you mean?
I'll shit anywhere, any place, anytime.
What do you mean? In a bathroom? Yeah, I'm not afraid to shit in a
Some
bathroom.
people are afraid to shit in dive bars. Some people are afraid to shit like in other people's homes.
Oh, I'm not.
At house parties. I'll shit if there's a toilet. I'll shit.
Yeah.
At a girl's place, I'll shit twice.
Of course, you shit at the girl's place.
I know. Some guys like, oh, wait. Oh, hey, babe. You're getting me now. This is me.
I'll leave a little streak on the inside of the bowl.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, a little smear. I'm a smear guy.
Oh, we made Stromboli together. It's coming out.
Where do you think it's going, Kelly?
Yeah.
Where do you think
that
it's
was real
going?
fun. I had a lot of fun chopping up the onions and tomatoes. You're going to see those later.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get mad. People are like, oh, homeless people have to poop on this train. Where else are they going to poop?
Oh, I noticed this, dude.
Restrooms are for paying customers.
I forgot about
Where are they gonna
this,
poop?
dude. Chicago trains, because we were in Chicago for a couple of days, gross, dude.
Compared to New York trains are way cleaner than Chicago trains.
Dude, Chicago trains, our hobos need a shower, dude. I feel like the New York hobos are
way better.
They're
put
hotter.
Together. Because people don't give money to hobos in Chicago. No one gives them money. There's no tourists to give them money.
So they're
New York, it's a lot of tourists. They'll give them
the hobos are richer in New York.
Yeah. I'll say it. Yeah, I think they are. The cost of living's a little higher, but I bet they make more money.
It's a cost of living to live on the streets.
Well, I mean, the foods cost more and shit. It is funny when you go to me and Tim went to Manchester, New Hampshire. The hobos there are just so polite. They'll have a sign that's like, "You're beautiful. Give me $1." And I'm like, I think you're ready for the big time, kid.
Yeah,
let's get you to New York, baby.
Dude, you're ready
Let's
for
see
Brooklyn.
if you can really make it in Brooklyn.
But, dude, these Chicago, dude, like the blue line heading into the city.
The blue line's rough.
You're just like, this sucks, and then the brown line sucks. It's like, it's just bad. It all smells.
The train, I don't feel after 11 p.m. in Chicago, I wouldn't ride the train.
And you can't
in New York, I don't think it's
you can't even
dangerous.
get anywhere that you want to really get to. They only run and they're all 15 minutes apart. I didn't realize how bad we had it train-wise.
New York's train system is amazing.
It's
like
really
one of the modern engineering
it's something
marvels.
to really enjoy. It's like you really enjoy it.
I don't want to go autistic on you, but I'll talk about the trains all day.
I know you can.
Tell me where 2 trains go. I'll tell you how to transfer.
I wanted to get your dick hard a little.
Come on, B to the Q. You're gonna want to go to Coney Island.
Facts.
Absolutely.
know.
Everyone knows that. You're gonna want Stillman Avenue. Come on.
But yeah, that was good. It was a good time, good week. I'm trying to think of how to.
Yeah, me and Drago were together for 5-6 nights in a row.
We were together a while.
And I didn't get sick of him. You did throw a few little hissy fits. I would like that's a little thing about Drago. A little thing will bug him and he'll just throw a little fit for like 30 minutes. What do you think the first one I'm going to bring up is? We
really are at that point where you just go, all right, he's got to get over it. He'll get over it. You're like when my mom used to walk away from me when I throw fits, and like when I was like a kid. She would just go, I'll come back when you're over it.
I need to talk to
Or
Mrs.
my
Dragovich.
grandma would say, you gotta go to your room and come back.
I think might need to do that.
Yeah.
Remember when we get to Madison, Wisconsin? There's a beautiful downtown area, tons of independent restaurants, and Drago says, let's go to Jimmy John's. I want to go to Jimmy John's.
I didn't say let's. I wanted Jimmy John's.
He wanted Jimmy John's. I'm like, no, let's go to an independent restaurant. Let's support a restaurant. He throws a little fit about this. Me and John convince him to go to this nice Greek restaurant.
It wasn't nice.
It was a nice Wisconsin Greek restaurant.
Yeah.
That's why I added Wisconsin. It would not be considered a nice New York Greek restaurant.
Of course not.
But whatever you ordered, they didn't have it, and Drago just starts pouting.
Oh.
He's like, they didn't have like chicken breast or whatever. He's like, we could have gone to Jimmy John's. They didn't
have the triple decker corned beef, which was really.
They didn't have a corned beef,
which I really had my eye on.
And you really
said, I exhaled, hung my head, and said, "You're kidding."
To this waitress who is like 17 years old with braces.
The girl just like wants to go home and do psychology homework.
And you're just like slowly looking over the menu, like, God damn it. God damn, they didn't have the corned beef. God damn it.
Here's the thing. The guy I was staying with, Tom, I was sleeping on his couch for 3 nights.
Uh-huh.
And he would wake up at like 5 a.m. to work out every day. So then it was hard for me to go back to sleep.
Every day?
So like for 3 nights straight in Chicago, I wasn't really getting great sleep.
Uh-huh.
We drive down. I'm like, I hadn't really eaten yet that day.
You're blaming this on sleep deprivation?
I just needed my fucking Jimmy John's, and I was kind of cranky. I was hangry. I was cranky.
Uh-huh.
And you're just like, Drango, we gotta do something else. No Jimmy John. No, I'm just like, Jeff, shut the fuck up. Like, I just want to get fucking Jimmy John. He's like, don't pout. Stop. We have to support. Da, da, da. We go. She first off says we have the corned beef. Comes back.
She did say, but they had it initially. That was a little frustrating. But then you ordered something, and then she like walked away, and you tried to get her attention.
Yeah.
And she didn't see you, and he just like puts his head in his hands, just as if a family member had just died. Like the way you reacted.
I'll tell you.
Not seeing you.
There's like,
so
if I don't sleep right, if my energy's not right, if I'm a little hungry. Basically, if I'm like not 100%, you're getting a bad version
you
of me.
become a Karen real quickly.
Oh.
You were like,
yeah.
oh, I'm going to go up and complain. You were like, I'm going to go up and talk to the manager.
What the fuck kind of food is this? Like, this is
you were
garbage.
mad about how big the sandwich was.
Jimmy John's would have been better.
No, it sucks.
Jimmy John's is so good.
Oh,
dude.
you're an
you know
idiot.
But yeah, I really do like, man, if there's an issue, if there's
What about fit number 2?
What was fit number 2?
After the show, we're trying to sell our merch. The fans are coming through. They want to take some pictures. Drago not smiling in the pictures.
Oh, I didn't think
they
that
would
was
take the picture and they'll be like, smile, and he's like, I'm having a good time.
I think I probably was just drunk. Honestly,
you just were not smiling, and they're like, smile, and he
I wouldn't have
do it.
a reason to. I enjoy taking pics with the fans.
It didn't show it on the pictures I saw. Me smiling, having a good time. Drago. Look like you're at a line at a concentration camp. Just like, oh, do I have to be here?
Yeah, I think, I might. I don't know if I was in a bad mood then, but that was. I don't know what.
What
that
did
was.
I do?
Oh,
wrong?
also were those girls? They were also like really kind of annoying.
Oh well, there was like a gaggle of 20-year-old girls, who were.
Where they're
very
like,
annoying.
They were like, it's her 23rd birthday. It's her 23rd birthday. And then she hugs me, looks up at me, and goes, I'm 20. And I was like, oh, no.
That was a dark moment.
Dark moment for the weekend.
That was where I'm like, okay, thanks for coming.
Yeah,
we got to go.
thank you.
Yeah,
like,
we don't need this.
Yeah, I was like, I can't
That was
smile
a group
in
of
these
12,
pics.
20-year-old girls who took 95 pictures with us. And
Yeah.
that they never know.
When they're older, they will be cute, though. I'll tell you that much.
I don't think that's allowed.
Really?
You can say they're 20. They were 20.
They're
You're
20.
allowed. And they said they were 23. Who knows who to believe?
Right. They could have been lying.
They
about
could have been
that.
lying.
She
We
could have
don't.
been
We don't need
lying.
to get too deep into that. What did I do? What did I do wrong over the weekend?
One, when you didn't let me go to Jimmy John's, that was a huge misstep.
We're on one of the coolest streets, State Street in Madison, Wisconsin. So many cool restaurants. You can't go to Jimmy John's.
You bailing on the sauna was whack.
Oh, I did bail on the sauna one afternoon. That was
the hotel.
whack.
The hotel is a great sauna.
I did.
Great pool.
I was too tired. I should have gone though. It would have really relaxed me. That was a mistake. That was a big. I'll admit my L there.
That was an L.
Sauna life is the way. I mean, that's why celebrities are so happy. They can afford a sauna every day. You went to the sauna 4 days in a row. I went like 2 or 3 days. It was amazing.
It's good for your skin, good for your health.
You really feel like a newborn baby. I forget about every bomb I've had. I forget about every terrible thing.
Well, because you can drink the night before, sweat it out, and you're back at it.
That's how you cure a hangover, a sauna.
Yeah.
That's how Bert Kreischer drinks every day. I bet he has a fucking sauna in his house.
Probably he's got a sauna.
He's got a great sauna.
He's got some lady to jack him off on the road.
Okay. I don't know about that. We might have to.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm sure he does. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I'm joking.
He has a wife, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This might be the one we finally do edit out, America.
No, what?
No, we're not going to. Everyone's kidding. We're all going to
don't-
Asian hand job places.
Yeah, who wouldn't want?
We're supporting sex workers all over America.
Yeah,
Come
Bert,
on.
big fan. Love the pod. Have us on. I'm trying to
Now
think
he'll
of.
have us
I'm
on,
trying to
yeah.
think of when you.
Yeah, what did I do wrong? I mean, I have a few more for you, but I don't want to keep ganging up on you. I had a few others of you.
My hangriness was justified. That was a long day.
Yeah, we've all had long days though.
Mm-hmm.
You think I slept great? I slept in a windowless room in a basement.
I would take that.
I slept in
At least no one's waking you up at 5 to go do
undecorated
Soul
room.
Cycle. Tom, you fucking asshole.
God,
fucking idiot.
God forbid he try to better himself.
It's 5 o'clock. And dude, it took Tom so long to get ready too. It's not one of those things where you just like say bye and then go back to bed. Tom's like brushing his teeth for 7 minutes.
Something everyone
He's
does.
shaving for 20
Something
minutes.
everyone does.
He takes 2 shits before he leaves.
That makes no sense.
So
Okay.
it would take him a half hour to leave every day.
Huh.
So he takes a shit, showers, shaves.
And then shits again.
No. Takes a shit, showers, shaves, brushes his teeth, changes, shits, leaves.
Huh. Does he like save some for the second one?
Apparently.
Maybe he's got a really good sphincter and he can just pinch them off.
Good.
That's impressive, Tom.
Yeah,
We'd
well,
love
Tom-
you to show that trick on the pod
Tom,
one day.
I'm listening to you fucking get your life together every day. I'm losing sleep, so then I'm in a bad mood. It's comedy on stage.
Okay. Yeah, there's always an excuse with Alex. Remember runner's knee, America? Remember when
Yeah.
he couldn't run for 3 months because he had runner's knee?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's fine, though. It
Wait, what
seems.
else did I pout? When else did I pout?
Well, you stole a riff of mine on stage.
You said I could have that one.
No, remember 20. So Drago has a joke where he says it's 2022. Choke your dude.
Yeah.
A funny joke. And then I went on stage and said it's 2023. Pee on me.
Yeah.
And then you just started saying that in your joke the next show.
I said it once.
Yeah. He just took my riff and incorporated it into his act.
Because you riffed the anal part and you're like, you can have that.
And then you assumed it would be the other one. He had another joke. What was the joke? It's like dating in your 30s is like going to prison. And then I went on stage just like, yeah, it's like going to prison. Way more anal.
And Jeff comes off stage and goes, you can take that. I go, oh, it's great. Next show, he does pee on me. I go, oh, that's great too. I'll snag that.
Didn't ask though. Didn't ask. Maybe I wanted that one.
You want
Maybe
pee on me?
I want pee on me. 2023 pee on me. I'm gonna open my New Year's Day show with that one day.
Okay, fine.
I'll do it one time, then you can have it. But I want it till then.
Okay, you got it.
Or for $10.
But I still don't think that's me like being totally out of line.
It's not. It's not out of line. It's just something to think about.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
just something to consider. It's not out of line.
I'm trying to think.
You didn't do too much crowd work ever opening.
Yeah, which I
You kept
fucking
it-
should have a couple of those shows.
Yeah,
a couple of
we're-
those people were dry pussies, dude. That was fucked.
What? What are you talking about?
Sometimes they really want it to be talked to, and I
Yeah.
could feel it. Because like you just do a little bit, like I'll do like a spray. I'll spray a guy on the corner, be like, oh, like what the fuck's your deal? huge. I'm like, I do my A material. They're like, get out of here.
Yeah, they wanted you to say, "Are you guys fucking?" I bet you're fucking, buddy. It
was in the back of my mind. I was like,
I think the crowd work clips on Instagram have slowly turned audiences into that. I think they expect.
I hope not.
I think they expect to see like Heckler spits on comedian or something. Yeah. I think they expect to see that now.
I also think for early shows, they're just not up yet. They're not up and ready to go yet. So like they like to be part of the show a little bit.
How did I do though this weekend? What would you say?
Jeff was great, guys. Jeff was great.
I remember you said last time we were in Mass, and you said the hour wasn't quite there yet. What do you think now? Think it's there?
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said when we were in January, like, yeah, the hour's not there. You said it on the pod, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
You said it.
Yeah, no, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
If you're in Minneapolis, come to the shows,
Come to the shows. Drago's got a good 20, too.
You know what?
He has a good 20.
It's there, folks.
It's good.
I'm ready to feature for the rest of my life.
Oh, God. No, don't say that.
I'm ready to feature for
I'm trying to think what were some memorable moments from the weekend. I already told you this, but we did talk about it on the pod. Did I tell you about the guy who came up to me?
Yeah,
this isn't really funny. It's actually incredibly sad, but I have to tell people.
Yeah.
So this old man, old Wisconsin, it was parents' weekend in Madison, so like the parents were with their kids at the shows a lot. This old man comes up to me at the bar afterwards. He's like hammered drunk. He's like, "Oh, thank you for doing what you did. I wish I could do it," and all that crap. And then he came back like 10 minutes later. He's like, "I got a joke for you." Never good.
Yeah.
Never good. Always something racist. I was expecting something racist. He said, "I got a joke for you. What would you call the Flintstones if they're black?" And I said, "Please don't say the N-word." And then he yells the N-word into my ear and walks away. It was one of the wildest things I've ever heard in my life.
We should call that guy for our 100th
I would
episode.
love to find that guy. And he thought it was the funniest thing. I don't even know what the joke would be, honestly.
Jeff, I do want to say, Jeff was in shambles. You would have thought his family got shot.
I mean, it was heartbreaking.
After that, he was like, "This guy just came up to me. You won't believe what he said." I was like, "What did he say?" He's like, "He said the N-word." And I was like, "All right." He's like, "Isn't that terrible?" I was like, "Yeah, man. Like, we're in Wisconsin. Like, some old dude said it. Like,
yeah.
Why is it like ruining your? I didn't really.
It didn't ruin my night.
I couldn't understand why you were like dragging after that. You were like really limping.
Well, my
after
girlfriend
that.
is black, so that might have part to do with it. You know, you try to have a little empathy. You know.
But you were. But
I mean, I didn't let it ruin my night. I was drunk. I was pretty drunk too that night.
Jeff was having a moment.
Okay, I mean, it was a jarring thing to hear an old man say. Yeah, I haven't heard that.
Before that
in a bit.
Before that happened to you, though, I was really loving that bar.
That bar rock. Oh, I love that bar.
Classic townie bar.
Silver Dollar, Madison, a great bar.
It was just like there's a couple panels on the roof missing.
Yeah.
It's like shit's dried out, but then there's like shuffleboard. There's families. There's hot people.
They found poop in the hallway going to the bathroom while we were there.
It's like a classic kind of college town dive. I mean, they gave you a pitcher the size of a baby for $8.
Amazing. They also stay open.
Dunk a baby in that thing.
They stay open like 40 minutes after you're legally supposed to. I maybe shouldn't say that on the pod.
They just want to yuck it up with you.
They never close. And great bars in Madison. Paradise Lounge, amazing bar.
And yeah, you got a couple racist bros.
Yeah,
you know what?
Yeah, you know, he was 70.
A bar is technically not great unless there's one or two.
You got to have one racist grandpa at a Wisconsin bar. It's not technically. They can't have a liquor license if he's not there.
And that's what balances us out. You got that guy, and you got the weak snowflake like Jeff to go. Oh no!
Oh, how am I the? Okay, I'm not even gonna get into that. I can't believe
this happened to me.
Oh my god! It was an interesting anecdote. It was
you were a little more beside yourself than I anticipated.
I don't know if I was beside myself.
Jeff just coming off. We ripped 5 hot shows. It was one of the best weekends ever.
Right.
And then Jeff just kind of let this guy.
I love how I'm the villain in this story somehow.
You're not the villain.
How did I become?
You are making yourself a victim. Though.
I'm not saying I'm a victim. It's just interesting.
If you saw Jeff on Saturday night, you would have thought.
Old people always try to pitch racist jokes to you. That's the worst one.
Oh, so one other tall gentleman came up to me after the show. I have this joke about like when I was in middle school, like girls would grind to my kneecaps. Like, that's kind of one of my newer jokes. And this guy came up to me after. He's like, "Hey, I'm a tall guy too. I think I can help you with that joke." I was like, "Great, this is gonna suck." And then he's like, they grind on your kneecaps. He goes, and then eventually you fuck their shoulder blades. He's like, looked at me like, right? You fuck their shoulder blades? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, because your penis. I was like, no, I get where your penis goes.
They always do. They're like, that's your new closer, right?
Yeah, you fuck the shoulder blades.
You're gonna tell that joke,
because
right?
you're tall, and that's where your dick can go up there.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah,
you could. I think I could get a laugh. I think, and then you impregnate their shoulder blades.
Impregnate their shoulder blades.
Impregnate their shoulder blades.
I
Good
hope
work.
that guy doesn't listen to the pod.
Oh, if he does, good joke, Bill. We liked it. I liked it. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a fucking great weekend, dude. Charlie, Olivia.
People in Madison, good looking town. A town of good looking.
There's some cuties.
Some real high. I mean, some dogs drive in from Janesville for the shows too. That's one of the towns near Madison. But
yeah,
there's some hill people that trickle in. But generally, Madison's nice.
Everyone's cool. Everyone was really nice. I think we've got a good show.
Matt,
we've got that was good. That was
we had a great show.
I think that was like an A+ quality
comedy
show.
club on state, the best club in the country. A massage chair in the green room, a putting thing in the green room, a pool table.
That was a real vibe.
TV, audio system,
playing
snacks.
pool, listening to Fleetwood Mac. Jeff's massaging himself.
The green room is bigger than my 4-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
100% bigger. It's crazy.
It was such a good vibe.
It's
dude.
amazing.
That
It's the best club in the world. No
Yeah.
offense to any other club I've said that about, but this is the number one.
It is comedy heaven. Any chance you get to go there, you're just like,
the bar staff. They
Immediately.
even do a thing where they name 3 drinks after the headliner. That was pretty cool.
oh yeah, what were your drinks?
They had an Alpha Russian. They had like a Beta daiquiri or something like that. There's some good stuff.
My tradition is after the late show on Saturday, I always get that banana split milkshake,
is that what you
alcoholic
did?
milkshake.
Oh my
yeah.
god, I didn't see that. You got a banana split.
Stu, one of the managers there,
One of the best bartenders in the country.
He's
Stu.
a fucking animal.
A beautiful
dude.
man.
Beautiful.
One of the hottest men I've ever seen in my life.
Truly.
If you ever want to go to Madison, Wisconsin, just for a trip to look at Stu, he's a hot man.
He's also one of those guys where he's hot, really nice, very funny, but you just know that if it comes down to it, he could end your life.
Yeah,
and
he could.
You ever meet one of those
jack you
guys
up.
where you're just like, I'm glad you're on my team, man.
Yeah,
I'm fucking glad you're on
Stu's
my
a built
team.
guy, but in like not a scary way.
You
But he
can.
could.
I have a feeling in like 07 to 09, he had a phase where he was just fucking cracking skulls.
Yeah,
he was
I bet he
cracking
won
skulls.
a few bar fights in his day.
Yeah,
Absolutely, a tough
yeah.
man.
He's kind of the whole package of a man.
He's a Brad Pitt. He kind of looks like a young Benicio del Toro is what I would say. That's what I'll say. A young Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, I don't even think
I'll
he's
say
Hispanic.
No, he's not, but he has the vibe. He has the vibe.
Sure.
Italians can look Hispanic a lot of the time. Absolutely. It happens all the time. Italians, Puerto Ricans, you can't really tell the difference in a lineup.
You can't tell the difference, folks.
They all look the same to me. All Italians and Puerto Ricans look the same.
That's the lesson you should. Wait, I'm trying to think. What else do we eat, dude? We eat pretty good. Ate a gyro.
Oh, so that mushroom.
Oh, we day drank.
Oh, we went to that diner, Mickey's Dairy Bar Diner. Had just massive hash browns and ham and cheese sandwich and a milkshake.
Yeah, Jeff tried to body me with this milkshake. He's like, that's so many calories.
Well,
That's
he got a milkshake, a order of French toast, and steak and eggs.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing. Didn't finish about half of it. Didn't even touch the French toast.
It's not easy staying trim, folks.
Why'd you order it then? And then I'm expected to pay for this meal that he didn't even eat.
And that's, that's why you shortchanged us.
Oh, yeah, I'll
ultimately.
pay for the French toast that he didn't eat at
all.
all.
The French toast might have been the low light of the weekend.
The French toast wasn't good. I told him not to order it. That's not what they're known for.
It was bad.
They're known for their eggs and their potatoes.
The milkshake was probably the best I've ever had. It was fantastic.
I'm not a chocolate milkshake guy, but good for you. Good for you.
You're a vanilla milkshake.
Vanilla milkshake, banana, peanut butter, not chocolate. An Oreo milkshake. That's what I'm talking about.
Oreos are so damn good.
Oh, they're vegan.
If I eat it too much, I get your belly, and I can't do that. Only one of us can have your belly on this pod.
I'm not fat. No one's going to believe that I have a belly. I just don't. No one thinks that. I did have a belly for like 6 months during the pandemic. That is true. I got a little Grinch belly for the first 6 months.
That Grinch body was something
I
fierce,
got up
dude.
to 190, my personal record, and I had a little. Yeah, look at the Grinch belly.
I mean,
I did have a Jim Carrey Grinch belly.
Holy shit!
It was a dad bod. Dad bods are in.
Well, because you were like, I remember one time we were in your
belly.
basement in Chicago, and you were just like, you came downstairs, you're like, I gained 25 pounds. We're like, yeah, dog, you're
well,
fat.
those first 6 months of the pandemic, it was like spring break. I drank every day for 3 months. That's all I did.
There was a couple really, really nice moments during the pandemic.
The first or second time we played poker during the pandemic when we weren't supposed to be gathering was one of the best nights of my life. Really, it was a special time because we hadn't seen friends in a long time.
Yeah,
we just all gathered kind of secretly. Don't take pictures, okay?
Yeah,
8 or 9 people gonna play poker. Some people would have been really mad about it.
Some people would have.
And then I got mugged on the way home. You know, that's just how it goes. Potato sometimes.
But yeah, we would like meet.
We
in
told that
backyards
story
and
on
stuff
here,
like
didn't we?
that. Yeah,
we told the mugging story. Yeah, we did.
That
Looking back, the first year of the pandemic was probably the best year of my life.
Well,
I know there was bodies piling up all over the world and everyone was losing their jobs, but
you didn't have to work at all.
I didn't have to work. I got unemployment.
Yeah, and that was the most money you ever made.
I made $800 or $900 a week for 8 months straight.
Yeah,
and then it was down to $400.
I was making less than that at my day job.
God, why didn't you quit?
Because I needed the health insurance.
Oh, yeah, health insurance is important, but, you know, whatever.
Health insurance is important,
I
folks.
mean, but
when I got the Mayo, I needed the health insurance.
You never had it. No, whatever.
We'll
I can't. It's almost a year later, and we're still talking about this baseless COVID booster.
We won't talk about it.
I'm getting the new booster just to spite you.
Are you serious?
I'm going to spite you. I'm not getting, I'm getting a flu shot, too. I'm getting a flu shot.
No more needles.
Everyone's getting the flu.
Yeah, I got sick a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, there's no logic in your life.
This has been the worst year for my health of my life.
Huh. I wonder why.
30.
Huh.
30. I got Mayo for a couple months.
Did not.
And then I got sick again in May.
Okay.
And then I got sick again a few weeks ago.
And the runner's knee.
Oh, and the runner's knee.
And the runner's knee. I
almost got your Buddha belly.
And the podcast ear. You have podcast ear,
too. And now I got
now
this
you've got that ringing in your ear.
Like whether like UFC fighters have mushroom ear or whatever.
Cauliflower ear.
Cauliflower ear.
Yeah. I got podcast ear.
I got podcast
Yeah,
ear.
he's been podding too much. He's got to lay off the podcast.
He's hitting the mat too hard on the podcast.
Too many episodes for the fans. Too much content king.
It's going too hard.
God damn it. I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you.
What can you do, folks?
Now, Drago, I would ask, do we have any questions from the listeners?
We got a few.
Here's the thing. A little peek behind the curtains, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But just ask these questions that are certainly real questions that we did not artificially create on our own. What are the questions that our listeners definitely sent in?
One more thing, actually.
What was it?
Gasper.
Our great friend, John Gasper.
The greatest dude ever.
One of the best hangs of all time friend of the pod.
He literally knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Here's what I realized. I think I've got to go solo more on these road trips. The roommates is tough.
So you're saying he's the greatest man ever, and now you're about to dog him?
No, just because he snores a little.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everyone.
Can you sleep through a snore?
It takes an extra 30 minutes to fall asleep,
but
then I'm in.
I can't do it, dude.
Really?
I had to get earplugs from downstairs.
Really?
Yeah.
It was that bad?
Unfortunately, JG, it was bad.
Damn. Was it only? Damn. Tim snored a little Tim Smith when I did row with him. When Tim got drunk, it was very loud. I had to stay up till 5 a.m. one morning. I didn't say anything to him, but
I thought it took a half hour to fall asleep.
That time it was too much. That was really loud. That was like a
Tim, I'm the headliner.
Yeah,
go to bed.
At a Holiday Inn in Westport, Maine, or Westfield, Maine. One of the worst hotels I've ever stayed at. They made us show. I came on with Tim. they made him show him their ID because it's like they have a problem with sex trafficking at the hotel.
Oh, no.
So they had to make sure he was of age because there's been problems with underage people being brought to the hotel.
You never misconstrue Tim for being a child.
Tim looks 35, but they're like, we have to see your ID. So the sheriff makes us check everyone's ID.
Tim's got the sexiest gray hair you've ever seen.
And a hot old man, Tim Smith. Another guy you should check out if you're wanting to look for a hot guy.
A truly a hilarious stand-up, too.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
funny.
What was the topic you wanted to talk about? John snoring?
That's all.
Okay, great. And I have a question for you, Drago. This was sent in by a listener. This is actually sent in by a listener. I can't remember their name right now. They wanted to quiz you on this, and I think this is a good new angle we might start doing in the future. What happens in Romeo and Juliet?
Oh, Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, you read it. We all read it. I mean, I actually don't remember that much, so I'll be interested to see what you remember. Who's it by?
Shakespeare?
First name?
William?
Nice.
Two families not allowed to touch each other, really. What's it's Tynagults, something Gults?
I don't know.
Tyrannogults? Isn't that like a last name?
I do know the name. It's not that.
What's the last name?
I wanted to hear you guys.
Shabanagults? Shabanowitz.
Well, do a couple more guesses. I want to see if you can get it. I think I know it. I actually would like Ponce to look at. I think it's Montague and Capulet. I think it's
Earl the Goat Manigault.
Is it Montague and Capulet? I think that is. It's Italian. It's in Italy, I believe.
The Montagues and the Capulets.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. What else? What about them?
I just all I really remember is that it's like a forbidden love, right? He wants to get with her.
Yeah.
God damn it. What is the
Yeah.
No, I can't
What's the
recall.
big end though? I mean, there's a big famous end. I don't really remember that much.
She stabs herself. She kills herself.
What else happens?
Right? Doesn't she kill herself?
Yes. And then what also happens?
They have a party.
They're like, yeah, the bitch is dead.
Does he kill himself? I don't remember.
He
Dude.
does kill himself. I can't remember who kills each other first. I believe she dies first.
Isn't
she drank something to make her like fall asleep and look dead or something?
Oh,
like that.
that's
And then
right.
He finds her and kills himself and she wakes up.
Isn't Pocahontas
That's right.
wasn't Pocahontas based on Romeo and Juliet?
Avatar was based.
Avatar
on
was based on Pocahontas.
Yeah,
It's the
yes.
same story.
Yeah, Avatar and Pocahontas are exactly the same. I don't know what you were thinking of there. Pocahontas is not really. I mean, it's a forbidden.
Oh yeah, the
love,
Pocahontas that makes sense.
They don't kill themselves at the end. Does anyone die in Pocahontas?
No,
She
those
doesn't die at
raccoon. That raccoon is so funny in Pocahontas. You remember that little raccoon?
I remember him. Yeah, I
The
remember.
funniest fucking
What
thing
was
ever.
What was his name again?
What was the
Miko.
Miko?
Okay.
First off, Miko would be a great dog name.
Yeah.
That's a great dog name.
That's a good dog name. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Miko.
He was funny. Well, those Disney movies always have like a
Mickey.
wisecracking animal in them. I feel like
You got it.
the caterpillar in Bug's Life is hilarious.
Dude, how funny is Madagascar?
So funny.
You ever see Madagascar?
Oh, that's a bad kids movie.
Those are so funny.
No,
bro. Madagascar 2 Escape to Africa.
DreamWorks movies are nothing compared
And then
to Pixar.
Madagascar 3, I forget which one it is.
You like all of them?
They're dude, Noah Baumbach wrote the third one.
I don't know who
And
that
it's
is.
incredible. You've never seen Squid and the Whale?
No.
You've never seen
I've heard
A
of it.
Marriage Story
No.
with Adam Driver and
No. That was big a year ago. No, I never watched it. No.
You've never seen any of his movies?
No. Are they good?
Yeah, he's amazing.
Oh, okay. He wrote Madagascar 3.
Yeah, and he
'Cause
also
they just-
he also wrote Darjeeling Limited with Wes Anderson.
I've heard of that. Never seen it.
You really what the fuck?
I'm not a movie guy. I don't know much about movies. I know I've saw Jesus. That made $800 million at the box office.
Yo, Noah Baumbach
Wow.
really raked it in from
I
that.
mean, yeah, they just.
It's so funny, dude. It's so
Really?
dry. It's so witty. It's so good.
I
yeah.
don't think that's right. But
It's
compared to a Pixar film, like
it's
better
funny.
than
Madagascar is the funniest cartoon I've seen.
No, The Incredibles is so funny.
Yeah.
Up is funny.
Up's fine.
The beginning of Up is one of the most emotional things I've ever seen.
That's funny to you?
No, that's not funny. But the little fat kid, I mean, that's just funny. Him just walking around like he deserves to be walking around.
Just
Come on.
wobbling.
Yeah, he's wobbling. Come on.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Fat Kid from Up.
Fat Kid from Up. Russell, I believe his name is. Oh, yeah, he's great. So funny.
Fat is funny.
Yeah, and the bird and the squirrel, the guy thing that keeps saying squirrel.
Every comic had that joke. I got the vaccine early because I'm fat, dude. There's fucking 30 comics with that. Oh, I got the. You guys tell I got the vaccine early? Why not? Yeah, I'm fat.
If you were fat, you would have too.
It's such an easy.
If they
joke.
gave it to tall people early, you'd have 10 minutes.
I got to cut the line because I'm a fat ass.
If they would have been like, 6'5" or higher gets it, it's all you would have talked about.
Isn't it funny that I'm obese? Isn't it funny?
Isn't it funny that I'm tall? You could say the same thing.
I got a couple tall jokes.
Huh.
I got some tall jokes. They're
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
fine.
But I mean, but you can't,
We all talk about the things that we are, I talk about my autism on stage, and they love it. They know it. All the women are like, "Oh, give me that autism dick."
Did you know Romeo and Juliet story?
I know they
What
were star-crossed lovers. There's a guy named Mercutio who is like their friend who is trying to get with Juliet, I think. And I think he maybe tricked her for a while into getting married. I can't remember exactly the plot. Actually, this would be, could you?
What movies are based off Romeo and Juliet? Can we see that?
Well,
I want to see that.
True. That's interesting. Well, Rosaline, Warm Bodies, Romeo and Juliet, not to be forgotten, a classic.
Oh, yeah, a drama's adapted. Go down. Shakespeare. Oh,
Shakespeare in Love, yeah.
Oh.
West Side Story for sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, the sharks and the.
Yeah, the Sharks and the Jets.
And the
I
Jets.
can't remember the names of the lovers in that one. Oh, Romeo and Juliet, where they have guns, right?
Yeah, that one's kind of fire, actually.
Leo back then was untouchably hot.
DiCaprio can't be stopped.
He really can't. Romeo Must Die.
Do you have one? I don't have any notes for Leonardo DiCaprio. Name one thing he's done wrong.
Yeah, I think it's cool that he dates women under 25, honestly. I'm not going to lie. People try to cancel him for it. I'm like, why would you not?
Yeah.
If they're above 21, I don't see the problem. I'm sorry, this could get me canceled, but if you're a hot celebrity, they're having a great life. I'm sorry.
And
he's also hot.
And
still.
also the women that they're with usually are they're like wealthy models. Like they're very rich.
Yeah,
in
he's
their
not
own
just
right.
like taking advantage of some.
He's not picking up some girl from fucking the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, get out of here! I'll take you on a trip.
They're all models. Yeah.
No, these women are like millionaires, and they can be with other millionaires.
They
too.
can choose to do that. I don't see why that's always such a big.
Yeah,
problem.
most of these girls are like it was either Odell Beckham or Leo this week.
I heard that he has parties on his yacht, and like women and men walk up, and if he doesn't think they're attractive, he pushes them in the water.
Really?
That's like how he like vets his parties.
That
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I mean, remember? Have you heard about the Pussy Posse?
No, what's that?
The Pussy Posse was Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire. God, I can't remember that other. What's that?
Luke Hans or something.
The David Blaine too. David Blaine. He was one of them too. And and the guy from the Entourage. Guy from Entourage. Well, Fonz.
Oh, that's Pussy Pose.
Fonz actually Googled Pussy Pose, and we got some very different Google images that just popped up, ladies and gentlemen. That was.
Damn, David Blaine got kicked out of that group pretty quickly.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that guy from Entourage, Tobey Maguire, David Blaine. I don't know who the guy on the left.
Who's the guy in the Entourage?
I don't know who that.
What's his name again? Dylan? No, it's Kevin.
That's Kevin Connolly.
Oh, that's Kevin Connolly.
And that guy on the left's like his name's Luke Hans or something like that.
Oh, okay. Kevin Connolly's from. Who's he in Entourage?
He's E.
He's E. Yeah, those guys were like notorious for going around New York.
I heard Kevin Connolly's a little dude.
What do you mean?
I heard he's like 5'5".
Well, look, yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, yeah.
But he's handsome.
I bet they had an incredible time. I mean, look at those guys in those. Oh my God, those. Tobey Maguire isn't good looking. Yeah, David Blaine was a main member too. I think David Blaine maybe got in a little bit of trouble.
Honestly, maybe you should toss some glasses on. Maybe that would help you.
I think that might. That's the thing. You can be ugly, but if you have glasses, it's cool. You know
how's your eyesight?
Perfect. But I could throw some glasses on.
Just give it a whirl, dude.
Yeah.
You got to give glasses a whirl.
Like, because I am not attractive.
You need something.
But if I have glasses, it's like endearing how ugly I am. It's like cool. It's like, oh, he's only a 5,
But
he
they
has
also
glasses.
no, but they also can they can hide some issues.
Yeah, if only I could get glasses right here on my chin over these 2 moles. Could I just put glasses right here?
No, because the glasses would hide the bags under your eyes.
I do have bags. I'm doing a little new skincare routine.
We haven't been sleeping well.
We have not been sleeping well. Life is stressful, It's stressful posting these reels every day.
You're going on the road, and then you come back, and you're in fucking New York.
You know why I have bags under my eyes, ladies and gentlemen? Because I asked Alex to try to upload. This is how I'm going to end the episode.
I did fuck up. Okay,
Alex
I'll admit.
really I'm not going to bring up the big fuck up. This is the little fuck up. This is when a couple weeks ago I was unable to upload the podcast because I was on the road, bad Wi-Fi. I told Alex, hey, I've uploaded 48 straight episodes of the podcast. How about you do it? How about you upload it to the internet? Alex does it. He asks a million questions that could have been Googled.
I asked one.
No,
maybe 2.
no, you were bombarding me with questions. All of them Googleable.
I was not questions. I was saying this is going to take a while.
And I'm like, I do it every week, bitch. Welcome to the party.
I have a MacBook Air from 2015 that literally couldn't upload the game Tetris in less than an hour right now.
Why could it not? They had Tetris in 1980. It makes no sense.
It's broken. Whatever.
Okay. And so Alex has to upload this file to Dropbox. He's like, it's just so hard. You're only good at it because you're autistic. I'm like,
no, it's not.
No, the reason I can upload a file is not because I'm autistic.
He's got a good computer.
Yeah, that's.
I need the moral of the story is I need a new computer. It really didn't take that long.
Well, no, and here Alex ended up. He's like,
wasn't that hard.
He said I uploaded the file. Here it is. I emailed it to you. He sends me 8 emails. First of all, 8 emails.
I wanted to make sure it got.
He makes sure. I named the files different. I click on it. Every file is 12 to 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
He failed to upload the entire episode. Then I had to do the entire thing.
My computer
at 3
failed.
in the morning at a hotel in the middle of New Jersey.
My computer failed me.
I had to stay at a water park that was deserted. I was the only person staying there.
Wait, was it Cocoa Keys?
It might have been.
That's literally 3 minutes.
Wait,
from my
what
house.
city is that in?
Mount Laurel.
Yeah, it was in Mount Laurel.
Dude, I live in Mount Laurel.
No way.
That's so fucking funny.
I stayed at Cocoa Keys Resort because it was like cheap because it's off season, so no one was there. The lady was like, "Why are you here?" And I'm like, "It's like midnight." And I was like, "I just can't make it home. I'm too tired."
Wow.
I couldn't drive.
Was that
That's
with
crazy.
Tim?
No, this was a day after I did another show in Maryland. You live like right there.
I take the Greyhound to that Wawa.
What?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes from my house.
Holy shit!
That's so fucking funny.
That is where I stayed, and it was deserted. And it was so funny. They didn't know what to do. That there was someone there, and I had to upload the.
Also, the problem is
Cocoa Keys.
I don't have the Dropbox membership to get more storage.
Oh, it's a massive water park.
That would
thing
be
hasn't
fun,
been open
dude.
in like 5 years.
Oh,
I
really?
swear to God, I've never seen a car.
Oh my God! So how do
Oh,
they
that
make?
would be-
Why is it still open then?
It's the hotels making money.
It's a-
but yeah, it's like right off the highway, right?
It's a
Yeah.
massive hotel.
Oh, so you can't work the slides. You can't do anything.
It wasn't open. I mean, it was midnight when I got there, but it was like 1 in the morning. Wow. Damn. Did that used to be like the cool spot when you were kids?
Like we didn't even go there when we were kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a front. It felt like.
Oh, it did. It did. They were like, "What? Why are you here? What? You want a bed? Yeah, it's a hotel. What the fuck do you?" It took 30 minutes for me to check in. They had to call someone.
They had to clean out the dead hooker.
They probably had to take a body out of there. Like, oh, we have to get rid of Cheryl. Got to move Cheryl. They
Yeah.
literally had to call their manager to figure out what to do to check in a customer. It was insane. And then I had to upload the episode.
It's true.
Because Drago.
I did have a.
1 L. That's the only L Drago has ever had.
It was really Mike. I need a new computer,
You did-
and I gotta subscribe to Dropbox. Got to get the extra
Yeah.
storage.
Yeah.
How much do you pay a month
like,
for this? Like
it's
10
not
bucks
a lot.
month.
It's like $10 a month. You have to keep going higher when you get more, but for what you need, $10 is all you need.
Yeah.
You got to do it. There's so
I know,
much.
because I should be able to do this every few
you
weeks.
should. That's good. I'm glad we could learn and grow. It's good to learn and grow.
Jeff really had to get that one off his chest.
I did.
I don't think the listeners found that enticing at
It
all.
was funny. I think we had some fun with that.
At what point?
You calling me autistic because I know how to upload a file is so funny.
Well, I was just frustrated because
That's
my
so
computer wasn't. My computer wasn't.
He's so good at sending emails. It's because of the Asperger's.
I knew
That's
exactly.
the only reason he knows how to send
I
an
knew
email.
exactly what to do.
It didn't appear that way.
Yes,
I could
I
look
did.
at the frantic texts you sent
Yeah,
me.
look at him.
What am I
dude.
doing, dog? dog? What's going on, dog?
That's not was it. It was this is taking so long. My computer's so slow.
Yeah, a lot of that. That was a lot of that. Well, also, listeners, before we sign off, we have to say this is I'll eat a little crow at the end here. I did not register to vote and did not vote in the midterms, just like Alex did.
Well, I did.
You didn't vote?
Yeah, I voted. I voted for Trump.
He's not even up for election, and you just wrote him in for every single office.
I went to
Donald Trump for Senate. Donald Trump for governor.
We're coming back. Hey, ride the red wave, everybody. Ride the red wave. You
That'd be
dumb
so
bitches.
funny. Oh, that's so funny. I thought you could register at day of, and I did not register quick enough, so I really have to eat a big bag of crow with that.
I had to inject some funny into this last.
Oh,
we
were laughing. We were laughing. You just. You know, I'm sure the sniper rifle will be trained on me next week, but this week it was on you. You and Dan Perlman took me down a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You guys did. Okay, now's the time for plugs. This is not our next episode. We still have one more in the can.
Yeah.
So this is plugging for whatever you're doing after Thanksgiving weekend, whatever you're up to Thanksgiving weekend or before Thanksgiving. You're in Chicago that weekend, I believe.
I'm in Chicago. I don't have any shows.
Aren't you doing CYSK on Wednesday?
Yeah, Comedians You Should Know.
Am I your manager? Why am I? You're doing Comedians You Should Know.
So yeah, November 23rd. Actually, Zany's on November 22nd. I'm doing the showcase there.
Great.
And then Chicago, I'm at Comedians You Should Know at Timothy O'Toole's 8 o'clock November 23rd, or 9 o'clock November 23rd.
That's great. It's a great show. You should come out. Blackout Wednesday. It's the best night of comedy of the year.
We're going to black out. My sister's coming. It'll be fun.
Oh, that'll be great. That weekend, I am doing the Helium in Indianapolis, Wednesday, Blackout Wednesday, and then a show in Rochester, Minnesota. If you're there, maybe you're at the Mayo Clinic dying of cancer and want to come to a final show, come to my show in Rochester, Minnesota.
What day?
Friday, and whatever the Friday after Thanksgiving is, whatever Black Friday is.
Where are you going to be on Thanksgiving?
In Indianapolis, but then I'm flying home for my family for like 4 days. My girl Erin lives in Indianapolis.
Oh, right.
I'm in Indianapolis visiting her family. Yeah, so
Sweet.
That's why. And then I'm doing a show Saturday in Duluth, Minnesota. That's actually going to be really fun. Duluth's an amazing town. Last time I was there, I accused a woman of being a murderer, and it really have we talked about that on the pod?
Yeah.
Or when I said I was a murderer, yeah, it was one of the worst things I've ever had. So I'm there for redemption. It's going to be very fun. This has been episode 50.
Halfway
or is
there.
this 51? Damn it. This is episode 51.
Over halfway there.
Episode 51 of You're an Idiot. 51 episodes, N-word free. 49 more till we invite that Wisconsin grandpa onto the pod, and he gets to finally say his little joke he wanted to say into the pod that Drago thinks I should not have cared about. No.
It was so lame how you acted. But.
Okay, I think some people would beg to differ on that. But and this is episode 51 of our podcast, You're an Idiot. Thank you for listening. Good night. Good luck, America.